Before you click away, give this video a chance. If it feels boring, just let it play in the background while you work. You never know when a single word or moment might inspire you. Sometimes the smallest things can spark the biggest change. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something deeply personal and relatable, a question many of us ask at some point. Why do I have to grow up? If you've ever found yourself missing the carefree, simple days of childhood, you're not alone. I'm going to break down those feelings, why growing up feels so tough, and even how we can find a balance between the responsibilities of adulthood and the joy of being a kid at heart. Stick around till the end because I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's be real, growing up can feel overwhelming. When we were kids, life seemed a lot simpler. We didn't have to worry about bills, responsibilities, or what other people think of us. We just lived in the moment. If we were happy, we laughed. If we were sad or angry, we cried. No one judged us for it. But now, as adults, things have changed. We're taken more seriously, and while we once wanted that, it often comes with pressure. Pressure to make the right decisions, to succeed, to behave a certain way, and that can feel exhausting. Childhood is this beautiful period where emotions are simple. We felt things deeply, but didn't have the weight of the world on our shoulders. That's why when we think back, we feel nostalgic. It's not that adulthood doesn't have its joys, but the innocence and simplicity of being a child can feel like something we've lost. You didn't have to think as much, right? Back then, you had 3 basic moods: happy, sad, or angry. If you were happy, you laughed. If you were sad or angry, you cried or shouted, and that was it. Nobody took your emotions too seriously. They understood that you were still figuring things out. But as we grow, the way we express ourselves becomes more complicated, and we feel like we can't just be open with our emotions anymore. As kids, we all wanted to be taken seriously, to have people listen to us. Now that they do, it's not quite what we imagined, right? There's a lot of pressure when you realize that what you say or do has real consequences. Suddenly, you're responsible for making decisions that impact not only your life, but sometimes the lives of others. And that can feel scary. But here's the thing. Growing up doesn't mean you have to leave that childlike joy behind. In fact, the best part of being an adult is that you get to choose how to live. You can take what you loved about childhood and blend it with the wisdom and freedom that adulthood brings. So, how can we embrace this? 1, stay curious. Remember when you were a kid and everything seemed fascinating? Try to find that sense of wonder again. Explore new hobbies, ask questions, and be open to learning without judgment. 2, play more. Life doesn't have to be all serious. Make time for things that bring you joy, whether it's playing games, watching cartoons, or doing something creative. Who said fun is only for kids? 3, feel your emotions. Just like when you were a child, don't be afraid to feel your emotions. If you're happy, celebrate it. If you're sad or angry, find a healthy way to express it. Talk to someone, write about it, or just let yourself cry. You don't have to suppress your feelings. 4, let go of perfection. As adults, we often feel like we have to have everything figured out. But here's a secret. Nobody really does. Embrace the messiness of life, just like when you were a kid learning to walk or ride a bike. Growing up isn't about losing yourself. It's about growth. You still have that same child inside you, the one who feels deeply, who wants to laugh, cry, and shout. The trick is to honor that inner child while also embracing the wisdom and freedom that come with age. We grow up so that we can make our own choices, build our own lives, and yes, take responsibility for ourselves. But it doesn't mean we have to stop being playful, curious, or carefree. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do you ever feel like you don't want to grow up? What parts of childhood do you miss, and how do you balance them with being an adult? Drop a comment below. I read every one. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into life's big questions. Thanks for watching, and remember, it's okay to grow up. as long as you never lose that spark of childhood joy inside you.